Christmas, keep it in your heart. Right now is a great place to start. Day by day, there's no need to rush. Bless us all, every one of us. It's not just an event or fleeting cheer. Let spirit last through every day this year. In every hug and every smile, make every day this year worthwhile. Twinkling lights, favorite kindness is clear. Memories we make should steer us here. Through each month and every week, let the joy of Christmas speak. It's not just an event or fleeting cheer. Let spirit last through every day this year. In every hug and every smile, make every day this year worthwhile. Twinkling lights fade, but kindness is clear. Memories we make should steer us.
Hello, everybody. Woohoo! We're here. Oh my goodness. I almost forgot our ritualistic celebratory uh confetti. We almost forgot that. Oh my goodness. I hope everyone is doing well today. It is a beautiful Saturday. And maybe a little cold, but it's still a sunny day. And I hope that everyone is doing well. We are going to be watching the movie Scrooge 1970. It is a musical, uh, but it is on par with some of the best, in my opinion, some of the best musical movies, and also one of the best Christmas movies. As a ritual, definitely watch this every single year. And my mom and I was talking to my mom. I believe it was last week, and she was reminding me that when we first saw the movie, we saw it at the library. They were playing it at the library, and we would go back all the time to watch it play during the holidays, and it just was kind of 1970 was the year I was born, so I couldn't see it when it came out necessarily. So I think by the time we were seeing, I must have been like 7 or 8, probably around 8 or something, 8 maybe 9. And, we did do a lot of those kind of low budget, things where we'd go to see, like, special things at the library. I remember they were showing Roots at the library. That was a big deal. So many shows that they showed, and just were exposing people to at the library. So nice, to get that kind of exposure to things at the library. Now, um you know, we would, once we had a TV and we could see a lot of these things freely, a little bit more often, it would show up on, I believe, either like TCM or one of the Turner Broadcasting shows, networks. And we would play this movie, and it was so wonderful and so sweet. And we would sing along and laugh along. It was just so great. We enjoyed it immensely, and it became a traditional in our household, and it continues to be something I do on my own as well. So let's see who is here, what you guys are saying. Oh my goodness, who's here with me? I see Kimberly is here under the name of David Jones, and I just discovered this really interesting thing is that you could actually go into your settings in YouTube and change your at symbol, whatever that is, to your whatever name you want on the platform. So you can go in and change that if you wanted to, Kimberly, in your settings. But if you're you wanted to keep that I can understand that too for sentimental reasons. And let's see. He says, "Hi, RMG. Good to see you. Good to see you." Says, "I'm here early." Hold on. I'm here early. Oh, by the way, do let me know how I am sounding. I am using a different method of audio, and I'm really concerned that it sounds better. I hope it sounds better than it was before. I know there was a lot of crunching sounds, a lot of echoes that people were hearing, and so now I'm hoping that that would be alleviated from. As you can see, this microphone right next to me. Uh, I managed to scoop that up, and I'm using it now. It was Black Friday. They had this really incredible sale, so I got what I would suspect is as a necessity for doing any kind of streaming is some sort of sound element that can pick up your audio better than what I've been using. So thank you for everybody who's been bearing with me with all of the challenges I've been going through with the audio for years now, and hopefully I hope this is better. Let me know if it sounds better. Um, and Keithy is here. Hello, Keithy says I found this on Pluto. So yes, Pluto is where you can find the song, this movie, and also you can also find it on I believe Amazon may have it. I'm watching it on Amazon, but I'm not sure if it is because I bought it a long time ago or if it's something if it's available now. Um, and let's see. And Keith he says, 11 degrees going to negative numbers tonight in North Dakota. Yeah, it's been pretty cold. It's 9 degrees right now. So cold, cold, cold. It's like the beginning of, reminds me of Groundhog Day. It's like, it's cold outside. Yeah, and Kate E says, "You will know Hooper is in the lobby. He's wearing antlers. Oh, how cute!" Botanical brother is here. Hello, says, "Hey, RNG Empress and all. Thank you. You're so sweet." uh, and Botanical also says, "Mister." Uh, he maybe, were you, meaning Finney, Albert Finney was, in a great movie titled Big Fish. I'm not sure if he was in that one. Let me know if I'm right. Um, and Kitty says, "You sound good." Oh, great. And, and Botanical says, "You sound and look marvelous, RNG, babes." And Opal Deldoc is also here. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Botanical Brother says, Mr. Finney, yes, Albert Finney, fantastic actor. In fact, I will say incredible actor, and just knows how to. Um, I don't know. He impressed me so much with this movie. This movie really impressed me. I was like, wow, that he was a relatively young man playing an older um, person, older person, and he did such a great job. I contorted his face. He did so many little tricks to make his performance real, or realistic. And so maybe you would looking at it and you're probably thinking, "Oh, it doesn't look like he's totally like, an older gentleman," but there was something that he imparted upon that just pulled you into the character. And there are some things he's doing with his face, that is just like, wow, you know, he's in his character. I wonder if he would did method acting for this particular one. But one thing for sure is that he's a all around incredible performer. He's dancing in this. I mean, he's doing a lot of dancing. It's not, Fred Astaire dancing, but it is challenging. He's playing an older man doing incredible, dancing abilities. So I think he did a fantastic job trying to pull that off. Oh, look who's here, Emily Kruger. So good to see you, Emily. How are you today? Oh my goodness. All right. So, without further ado, let me get this started. My setup is a little bit strange to me, so bear with me. And also, I do have allergies that are out of control. I just discovered that I'm not the only one in my building who has allergies, so it must be someone maybe doing like burning some incense or doing something that they're not realizing that they're creating people's like suffering. But yeah, there's something going on. And there was a lady I talked to earlier. And she says, "Yeah, I have allergies now all year round." Like, what's going on? Kind of a wild thing. But back to Scrooge. Let's talk about Scrooge. Scrooge, I'm reading this off of Wikipedia, and I know that Wikipedia isn't 100% accurate, and I do have to put that disclaimer, but it is a great source, sort of like your modern day encyclopedia to get information that you need in a pinch and just to get a roundabout idea about things. But, you don't take everything as fact, fact, fact. Scrooge is a 1970 musical adaptation of Charles Dickens's A Christmas Carol that was created in 1843. A book in which I love. A I really have not seen an adaptation of this movie, no matter how um rudimentary or low budget the film is, because there is just something about the transformation of this character of Scrooge that really hits me right in the heart, right inside the heart. And that transformation is also prevalent in this movie in one of the most beautiful ways. Reminds me a lot of the Muppet Christmas Carol, which if you haven't seen, I urge you to see immediately because it is amazing. It is not just Muppets and puppets. It is just incredible. It is incredible. And so this movie in particular was directed by Ronald Neame and starred, of course, Albert Finney, who we talked about a little bit before. Just one of the most incredible actors, began his career in the 60s. And so just one of those old school English actors that just knew how to um, really tell a story with his body, with his like literally with his body. And he's playing Ebenezer Scrooge in this one. The film's score was composed by Leslie Bricusse. I think I said that could be Bricusse. And it is arranged and conducted by Ian Fraser. And Leslie is responsible for being working on Dr. Dolittle, um, Mr. Chips, Scrooge, of course, Scrooge, Willy Wonka, and the Chocolate Factory. Come on, that's some incredible stuff there. Anything else I wanted to say about the film? Uh, Albert Finney won the Golden Globe Award for Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy in 1971. In fact, sometimes you might find the movie listed as a movie for 1971, which is inaccurate. It's 1970. But every once in a while, you might see that show up. Um, and I think we can really get started with this about now. Anything else? Oh wow. Okay. I better catch up with my messages. There's tons of messages here. Okay, let me get to it. Oh, Stepbrett's here. Hello. Hi, Stepbrett. Where'd you come in? Where'd you come in? All right. Yeah, it says, hi, my sweet retro girl. Scroogey hugs. Oh, wow. Yes. By the way, you want to check out, if you can, live my the Christmas show on Christmas Day, which is a special edition of What's in the Box. I'll be wearing something that you sent me. So, do you sent me something last year, and so I'll be wearing it for that episode. Yeah, that will be on Christmas Day. So much fun! I can't wait. I've been planning this. Uh, and let's see anything else. Uh, oh, 91 list 91 elixirs. Oh, 91 elixirs. Okay, there we go. Hey, did you see the 2019 FX version of A Christmas Carol by Guy Ritchie as Scrooge? No. I've got to watch it then. Yeah, I would love to watch it. I would love to watch it. Yeah, I love that. I love myself some Christmas Carol references and things like that. Botanical Brother says the scene where Scrooge falls down the tunnel is memorable. Yeah, there's so many really incredible moments, and you know, that is this movie is really great. That old Yorkshire geek is here. Hi, how are you? And I love the emojis. They're so cute. So it's so funny that we got we are able to see emojis so nice and clear now. Because I remember in the old days they wouldn't really pop up so great. But look at them. They're so pretty. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you. And it's just so wonderful. I love the holidays. And Summer says, retro year, I'll be there. Hugs. Oh, great. I can't wait. And I had an old friend said that they were gonna send me something. And I'm like, oh, okay. Can't wait. And oh, Dixie Cuddles is here. Hello. Says, hey everyone. Yes, head over to Dixie Cuddles' channel to see, I would say, like great exercises that you could participate in and food discovery, I would say, as well as some other like fun stuff. And you are amazing. Take care of yourself. Oh my goodness. Says that's the one we like to watch. Oh, you really like this one. Oh, good, 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 good. I'm so glad you like this one. Uh, and let's see. All right. So I caught up with everything. Oh, good, good, good. All right. So I'm going to get started just to let you guys know that I the way it works for anybody who's brand new, anyone for brand new people, the way it works is that I have my copy, you have your copy, and we watch our copies together. Now, in the case, just to keep everything aligned, I do have a visualizer where you can look at the closed captioning. And I've heard from some people who've never seen the movies before say that the closed captioning, with me talking along with the movie and watching the chat, they're able to kind of follow along what's going on. I've been inspired to actually watch the movies. So, um, this is for everybody. Definitely cool. And Stunt says, I am sending you a great Christmas box full of hugs. Oh, thank you. I want the hugs. I want hugs. Those are the most special. Yes. And yes, let's see. What is happening? Bear with me for a second. All right, so I think I have everything. Let me just key up my movie really quickly. All right, and I need the timer so we can all be start at the same time at least. Let's see. I have my auxiliary computer over here on that side over there. And so I'll be able to take a look and see some messages on occasion, but I won't be able to always see them. So, um, and someone says, Retro, I'm probably going to send you a Christmas card first. And Keith E says, oh, your 91 elixirs. Your comment was helpful. I for some reason didn't realize that was. Yeah, I didn't see it, but uh, just try. It's usually wording. It's usually wording. If hint hint. So if your wording may have been like a double suggestion for something else, then it will stop you. So it's very sensitive like that. So please try your comment again. And if at first you don't succeed, try again. And 12 peeps in the house, yeah. Yes, okay. So this is gonna be oh yes, 12 Christmas trees. I'll buy that for $1. I love Christmas trees. I have to take pictures of all the Christmas trees and that I have. I don't do big Christmas trees. I always do smaller Christmas trees because you can have different types of Christmas trees all over the place. So, that's my tip. And oh, thank you so much, Dixie Cuddles. Hit the like button, everybody. Yes. Hit the like button. If you like what you're seeing here, go ahead and share this out to people and let them know that I'm on air. And 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 we're gonna get started here. All right, so got the timer. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, before we do that, we have to get hyped, right? We gotta get hyped. We gotta go to the bathroom and freshen up. We gotta go get our snacks. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? All right. So let me find our hype video and let's go.
Come on, it's party time. Hear the alarms chime. Let's watch a movie. It's time to get groovy. It's time to party, party, party. We got to party, party, party. It's time to party, party, party. Party, party, party all night all night long.
Of course I was dancing. Of course I was dancing. All right. Oh, yeah, yeah, and Keith mentions the hype button, and, like, the hype button is something you don't see it on, like, your laptops or your desktops or anything like that. I think it shows up on your phone. So if you're watching me on a phone, it'll probably show, like, a little hype button, so go on ahead and press that button, please. Oh my goodness, okay. Oh, thank you so much, Dixie. That means so much. That means so much. Shared the screen for you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been so hard to to make it on these internet streets. It's really tough. But yes, thank you so much. And she said she liked to. Oh my goodness, thank you. Um And oh, woo, here we go. Sneezes. Sneezes. Oh boy. Let's see. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And Botanical Brother says, great nostalgic session, RNG. Yeah, I would love it. Yes, thank you. I have so much fun making those little doodahs and reflecting on those movies too. They're just really fun. And And Charles Radcliffe is here. Hello, Charles. How are you? It says Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas to you as well. Yes, I hope you are having a wonderful holiday season. I hope everybody is. I think it's going to be great. We're getting some really great movies to watch and some great songs to sing and so on and so forth. And Kimberly says, bless you. Thank you so much. Yes. And, someone says, "That sounded like a Minnie Mouse sneeze." Yes, I have those squeaky I have the wild ones too, the ones that are like, really a little bit deeper, but, on the most part, I do sound like a little chihuahua sneezing. And Dixie Cuddle says, the hype button, yes, after you hit the like, it gives you that option to hit and it helps her out. You see it on people's videos, definitely hit it. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Yeah. Okay. Um, and Botanical Brother says the hype video really takes him back to 1980s Saturdays. Yes, remember those days when we can watch like kung fu movies, and also I'm not even sure if that was Saturdays or Sundays, but you could just watch so many like wild things on Saturdays. You just had the gamut, like black and white movies, a Sinbad movie, just anything and everything. And Kitty says, "Universal hello to anyone I missed." Or just got here, yes. And, and Charles, Radcliffe says, "We're going to look, at the Albert Finney's version." Yes, we are, yes, that's really, the one that we're watching today, and, if you wanna, like, later on, go back to the beginning, I told a little story about my first time watching it with my mom and how it's become a tradition in the family and, just something I do myself, just generally. And, Danica says, "Do you have an air purifier, RNG?" I do, but I need a few more. It's not enough. I've got an air purifier and, a dehumidifier, all sorts of things, but I need a few more, so, but, we'll see what happens as life continues, and hopefully things will get better for me, as far as the channel, and I hope 2026 brings in success. So we'll see. We'll take everything a step at a time. I got a new audio microphone, so I'm super excited about that. And again, I was testing to see how it sounded. If people could give me their opinion, if it sounds better, if the crunchiness or the echoes are gone, let me know. Because I know there was some crunchy sounds a lot of times. You could hear the microphone rubbing up against my outfit. And I think that this mic also cancels out a lot of other sounds too. So it was I don't know, there was like a siren going on and I didn't hear it. And it's like, wow, this is pretty pretty official. Tom Baker's here. Hello. You've never seen this version. Oh my. This well, I hope you enter it with the caveat that this is I don't know. I don't even know what to say. There is a particular part of the movie that's really amazing. Um, so just if there's something, I want to know your opinion. If you see the movie, I want to know your opinion of what you thought about it and initially, because I want to know how to best like get people prepared for this film. Uh, and it's to me it's on par to me with the Muppet Christmas Carol. It's like it's got the same flavorings. So yeah. Charles Radcliffe says the Kung Fu Theater was on Saturdays. Okay, yes, okay. That was it 3 o'clock? It was like it was like a certain time we had to sit down and watch the Kung Fu Theater, and I was always there. Gordon Lou was like the guy. I was like, "Okay, when he's on? Okay, well, I gotta watch. I gotta sit down and watch it." Um, and, yeah, there were some really good movies. Um, and then, John Baker says, "Seen the George C. Scott version." Yeah, that's the one we're watching next week. We're watching that one next week. 1984. It's so good. So good. He's just fantastic and riveting in it. There is nothing that George C. Scott could not do. He just was incredible. Like him in the movie uh uh Firestarter is like I could not keep my eyes off of him. I think there's a lot about him uh playing like those kind of interesting crunchy characters with lots of depth and layers that he just knew how to play like an interesting character. He just knew how to do it. Different performance, different style of movie altogether than this. It will put them into totally different categories, other than the fact that they're the same name of, or derived from the Dickens Christmas Carol. Totally different styles, but just incredible performances by each. Um, and Dixie Cuddle says, "Tom, you're in for a treat." I think so too. I think so too. um, and Botanical Brother says, "Just live in a plastic bubble like John Travolta." Yes, yeah, and that movie in the 1970s. I forgot what the name. Boy in the Plastic Bubble. I think it was called. It was a TV movie. Um, and yeah, I may have to, but it's okay. I mean, I bear I figure out a way around it, and um I take it with a grain of salt, hey, we'll work on things, a little here and there. Oh, Keith E says go to Pluto for a copy. All right, so let me see if I can find let me see if I can help you guys out. I'm gonna help you guys out. Let's see if I can find Scrooge 1970. If it'll show up that it's on Pluto. Yes, there it is. Oh, so just to let you guys know that Pluto might have commercials. Let's see if I can copy that. Copy that. Paste. All right, see if this link will work for some of you guys. So that's and I am going to pin this at the top of the chat, so anybody who is coming in brand new, they can take a look. They could just click on that. So any newcomers, just guide them towards that pinned message, and that will have the link for you. Try it and see if you can watch along. You'll probably have a good time. Thank you so much, Keithy. You're amazing. Um, that will help so many people. Um, and let's see. uh, Oh, and, Simrat says there are a couple of full Scrooge films, 1970 on YouTube. Most likely, yeah, most likely. Most likely, I wouldn't say and it's also on Paramount Plus, yes. There's so many places where you could get it. Awesome. I love it when you can get these on when I'm not like last week, the movie that we watched was like one of those like exclusive movies you could probably only get at one or two places. So not everybody had a copy of that one. But I'm glad that you could. This one is a little bit different. Just as a recap, that the movie we saw last week was um, the man who discovered Christmas, the man who invented Christmas, and that was the telling of how Charles Dickens came up with the story of A Christmas Carol. It was actually really, really good. And I did love doing that one because it's an even though it's a newer film on 2017, it still has the charm and the great. I mean, there's still really good movies being made out there. They're just not really heard of, right? You're not really hearing a lot about these movies because they're not getting that like full big budget boost. Not everybody's hearing about it. So sometimes the smaller movies are actually really good. And Bigger says also, I saw a mini doc about Stanley Kubrick being approached by many times to fake it, and that was 1966. Yeah, I heard about that too. And I'm sure you guys are talking about the moon landing. And that old Yorkshire geek says, I'm watching it on Amazon Prime. In the UK, there's a free version, and one you can buy, which is HD. Yes. And the one I'm watching is also from Amazon Prime, and I happen to have bought it a long time ago. Um, it was like as soon as I saw it, I was like, "Oh no, I must have it." It's like my favorite. And at the time, I did have a little extra change jangling in my purse, and, or in my pockets. Botanical Brother says, "Did you say that you would appear in a movie sometime soon?" Yes, actually, it's well, I'm not gonna my voice is being used for the movie, and it's in an AI movie. So once I we get the link for it and we get all the information, I will definitely share that with you guys, because that's definitely an interesting project, and I really, support any, creative endeavors, for sure. And I think it's gonna be fantastic, actually. Um, and I might do something myself, I don't know yet. And, yes, uh Oh, really? What? I never saw that one. Good action Christmas movie I saw was Fat Man starring Mel Gibson as Mel Gibson as Santa Claus. I never saw that, so I've got to put that on my list. And Botanica says, "Wow, RNG is going digital." Yes, I am. Um, and That's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be fun. Um, we'll see what happens. It's new territory. I love new territory as long as, I'm in on it and the people are not doing things without my permission, with my image, and my voice. But I gave my permission, so and okay, so now let's begin it because we've already gone 40 minutes before even getting into the movie, and the movie is not that short. So, and I do have something to do afterwards. So let's proceed. Okay. I think it's because we miss each other. It's too a week is too long to go without talking to your besties. So let's see. Um, all right, so I've got my timer here. Um, and so I'm gonna do the countdown from 5 to 1, and after 1, I'll press play, and and then the movie shall begin. All right, all right, let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. There we go. And I'll catch up to you guys. I'm like a second before you, which might be a good time. Ah, the music. So beautiful. I have new headphones and they're really great quality. I like they're really but I'm still getting used to the way they fit in my ears. By the way, these drawings are so beautiful. I don't know if you noticed, but Alec Guinness's name came up, and I forgot what he did with this. I think it was, behind the scenes. Ah, these little pictures, they're great. It reminds me of, like, when you're, like, reading a good book when you're a kid, and they have all these beautiful graphic pictures, and it's not like it looks, the beauty is in the style, right? And that the style of the drawings aren't, like, perfect drawings. They're stylized. It's so cool. Oh my god, I hope I don't start crying, 'cause I love beautiful music, and this is some of the best. Oh, these boys are so cute. Uh-oh. Scrooge and Marley, the merchant bankers. Oh boy. Oh, I need one of those things to add up my pennies. He's counting his money. Oh my, he's gonna beat them. He was gonna beat them with that thing. Bob Cratchit. Oh, Bob Cratchit is played by David Collins. Ah, his nephew. The irony, he is not smiling. Give me 1 second, guys. The allergies are going nuts. Right. Uh, oh, the famous line. Oh, that is so sweet. That is so sweet, botanical brother. RNG's podcast is a breath of fresh air out here in these YouTube streets. Oh, thank you. Oh, Charles Radcliffe says, I remember seeing this movie in theaters. They were showing this movie for school children. Yeah. I think that's one of the reasons why my mom and I saw it in the library. It was like a nice way to get children to see the story, I suppose. And this was and you know what, The Muppet Christmas Carol came a little bit after, well, like a decade afterwards. So a lot more than a decade afterwards. So it was like a fun way to approach it. He's so heartless. Aw. Oh, am I right that David Warner played, Bob Cratchit in the 1984 version? If my memory serves me correctly. Wow, he works them until 7 p.m. That's hard. And he's got a locked door, and then he's got a lock safe. He is not playing around with that. He doesn't want anybody taking his money. There's so many great lines from this book. Uh, that Yorkshire geek says, "Humbug! I say humbug." Oh, yes, 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 yes. Charles, Radcliffe says, Alec Guinness is playing Marley, yes. Sam Brad says, "Ruffians with their Christmas nonsense." Oh, okay, see this carousel? This is what I wanted when I saw this as a kid. I was like, "I want that more than ever." And Tiny Tim is, like, looking at it like, "Oh, it's so beautiful." All of these, like, wondrous toys. Aw, it's so magical that carousel. Yeah, when I was a kid, I would love that scene just to look at the carousel. Aw. That's his whole paycheck, and he's about to blow it. Oh, this is such a beautiful song. I might cry, guys. I love this song so much. What? Oh, Sunret says that when I had my Encino condo, I decorated in carousel horse theme. Oh, shut up. Placemats and all. Oh, so cool. I'm actually, um, in the story that I'm developing with Retro Nerd Girl Adventures, there's an asteroid that's gonna be a carousel theme, and the whole thing is gonna be like being at an amusement park on an asteroid. So much fun. That's, like, way down the line for the story. Ah, I love this song. Look at that little goose. It's so skinny. And young. I have to be careful I don't start singing along to this. Oh, look at all those grapes. Yum, 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 yum. Aw, she really wants that dolly. It just shows you, like, this guy's, like, loading up, like, 5 bottles of wine, and he's just like, "This little weird concoction is gonna be, part of his punch." Oh, thank you so much, Tom, that's really sweet of you. This is a yes, RNG stands out on YouTube. Thank you. Mm. And Botanical Brother says, "That sounds like an interesting premise." RNG. Yeah, I thought it was kind of fascinating. I never heard of it, but I was like, "Yeah, why not?" And Sunbird says, "Retro and I were separated at birth." I think so. I think so. All right, back to Scrooge. He's got 2 locks for the door, not just 1. So it just shows you how he's very, very much into security and locking everything up. And you hear what he's doing with his voice, right? Where his voice is typically very deep, and he's making it sound really nasally. Did you see the guy run around to catch up with him? Yeah, the workhouses and prisons were a place to put, mm, the the unwanted or the people who fell through the cracks, you know? Mm, wow. Balderdash. You could see, like, his point of view is skewed, but it is definitely like, an antisocial kind of person who just hates other people. He hasn't gotten to even yep, this is, like, pretty much says, "I hate people." I love it. Pickable creatures. Again, look at his face and how all the things that he's doing with his face. And he's walking around collecting money and getting people to sign. they're pretty much their lives away. Uh-oh. But it's Christmas Eve, and he's going around asking people from their his money. Oh, man. Oh, boy. I mean, and then he just takes whatever he wants. Ah, a botanical brother says, so Scrooge represents the financial system. Uh, the financial system seems to want more people. They want people to consume more, which he may represent the people who run the system, but the system itself won't is different, I think. Yeah, oh my oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I love this part. Oh, yeah, Keith, he says, "People have written book after book analyzing these movies." Yes, I love that. I love it. I love the deepness of it. Um, and that old Yorkshire geek says, "I sympathize with Scrooge sometimes." Yeah, I mean, some of the things he's saying is, like, his point of view of how he sees the veneer over everything that's happening, you know? It may be a little bit more it may be a little brutal for him to think that way, but that's his point of view. That's what he's how he's interpreting the world. I love this. Yeah. They're so cute. "Thank you, governor." Yeah, and so they see what he's doing, that he's going around trying to collect money on Christmas Eve, and people are like, "Can we just buy some presents for our family and some Christmas dinner?" And so they're the irony of calling him Father Christmas. And then the song comes back at the end, which is so now they're really getting his wrath now. He's like, "Oh, no, you children." So it's like this weird cycle of him, like, doing being mean to other people, and then them, like, retaliating like this, and then him being mean to people because people don't like him, and then back it goes back and forth over and over again. Uh-oh, this guy. Oh, what's his name again? Tom Jenkins, played by Anton Rogers, very important character here. He always reminds me of David Naughton. It's not rat. Do you see? I think later on we'll see exactly why I think that, but he always reminded me of David Naughton, especially in the Dr. Pepper, um, commercial. But by the way, he has a fantastic smile. I love that. Uh-oh, we're getting to, I suppose, the first appearance where the spirits intervene. Look at that transition, beautiful, beautifully done. That's a great transition. It's Alec Guinness, guys, I think. Yeah, that was it. I think the way it was done, very well done. Not computerized, just a slow fade in. He doesn't believe his eyes. What it must be hallucinating. This is his home, and it's full of spider webs everywhere. Like the neglect is incredible. In some other movies, Scrooge has a maid or someone who comes by and looks after him. He does in this one is by himself. Some of them, not all of them. But oh, here we go. This, if you guys remember the Mummy, I always when I see the Mummy, the first Mummy, 1999, where they have the chariot kind of come towards the characters and come towards um, the camera. That I always think of this scene in Scrooge. Not that it was inspired by, I don't really know, but it's very similar. He uses the candlelight to light his fire. And by the way, those like coals or like firewood was is very expensive, so you have to be very meager with them. And he likes to save money, so he's probably most likely gonna stay in a place where it's freezing. Ew, whatever that is. That doesn't look great. And forgive me, I had my another moment there. Oh my god, there's cobwebs everywhere. It would drive me nuts. And let's see. Um Oh, okay. Keith E says, I think you saw these on WOR or WPIX when you lived in New York. Oh, possibly. Yeah, possibly. Those were some really popular channels. And that old Yorkshire geek says, I think this Scrooge is being overly generous with these late um, payers, Christmas or not, for clothes. But yeah. And, Simran says, "My David and he kinda does resemble him." And, well, David, Norton is an English name, right? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. And, I figure, I mean, European, somewhere, and all that old Yorkshire keep says, "A little thing can affect them. A blot or a blot of mustard or, an undercooked tomato, there's more gravy than grave about you or something." Mm, yeah. I mean, back then, there really wasn't I mean, where do you refrigerate anything? Ooh, ooh, ooh. If there was a time to freak out, this would be it. Hey, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi. It doesn't even look like the transformation is just incredible. I love the body language. And I think that's the whole key to these, like, theatrical performances. Um, they are the body language is just so important. The sell, yes. Oh, he's using the force, guys. That is so cool and creepy. A botanical brother says he looks like Darth Vader after his mask came off. Ah. Charles Radcliffe says he's a force ghost. And, that old Yorkshire geek says, "I haven't gone by the name of Jacob Marley in a long time." Oh my god. And yes, Charles Radcliffe says his movement is so fluid. It really is. Instead of like the mystery of an apparition, like, you gotta have that. It looks like he's defying gravity and floating, right? Almost like he's underwater. That's so beautiful. Well done, 1970, come on. Let's give it up for these special effects. Yep. He's got a longer chain now than even he does. Yeah. Mankind should be our business. Come on. Preach, Marley. Preach, Marley. Yeah. This is such an important piece to the story that a lot of additions leave out. But by the way, the special effects is not bad here. Um, it's very scary, but also, um, there has to be a consequence. This is where he is gonna end up, where Scrooge is gonna end up. He's gonna end up being one of these phantoms. I love the detail of his hands being so, like, dirty and crusty and so many, like, terrible things. At Yorkshire Geek says he's opened the Ark of the Covenant. Yeah, that moment, right? Very felt just like that. Again, not saying that there's a anybody who ripped anybody off, but that was a very interesting moment, wasn't it? Very similar. Oh boy. And I was always wondering that if Jacob Marley, by visiting him and trying to warn him, if he lessened his sentence or lessened his chains, that had helped him in any way. It'd be really cool if he had appeared at the very end of the movie like Obi-Wan did. In the, at the end of Return of the Jedi. Or even all of the ghosts. But they do that in Scrooged. Yeah, in the movie Scrooged, they all kind of show up at the end. So cool. You locked it, remember? So this is I guess this is where he gets it in his mind and he's hallucinating. Stuntrat said, "I was a mere schoolgirl when I first saw this. The scene scared the crap out of me." Yeah, it's very scary for a lot of people when they first see it, especially if you haven't read the book. And you're like, "Oh man, is this a horror movie?" And Stuntrat says, "It still kinda does." 3 humbugs. Oh, look at that clock. Yeah, it'll wake you up in the morning. 4 bells? I always love how simple his place is. He's really, you know, uh, so that's I guess that's that pot is where you, if you wake up in the middle of the night and you have to, um, tinkle, you can use that cup. How like rudimentary and very authentic this one is though. Like he is not living like a rich guy. Okay, and even the most poorest people are living a lot differently. And look at him. He's got puts a little bit of the money in with him as he sleeps. And I love the highlighting of how important money is to him that he's willing to sleep with it. I mean, who sleeps with their wallet? And I think they went differently with the Christmas past. 'Cause in the book, he's like a light being, like a light being. Um, oh, Keith says they called them a thunder pot. Okay, okay. Yeah, the only thing that they kept with the Ghost of Christmas Past was the Ghost of Christmas Past had a hat, and so the lady had the hat. We're like, "Oh, yeah, we're just gonna modify this." Aw. I love this song. I think they finished the song with this song. Or they finished the movie with this song. Aw. Mm. I always love that line, "The shadows of things that have been." Aw. And I think that's the beauty of the story is, like, learning that you get this old man who's really angry and bitter and just hates people, and then you realize how, he was so, um had such a hard childhood, um, filled with involuntary solitary confinement, um, loneliness. I love that moment where he's like, "I should have given him something," like, because he sees himself again, he remembers himself as a child, and that children are innocent. Um, Mr. Fezziwig, is it? Yes! I love Mr. Fezziwig. This is my favorite Mr. Fezziwig. Besides the Muppet Christmas Carol Fezziwig, I love him too. But this is my favorite version of Fezziwig. And we get some like very, very informative information about all that. Okay, so they call them Thunderpot, and Sunbird says that they call them Chamber Pot, and Keith E says it was what they called them in Eastern Shore, Maryland, but also makes sense. And then that old Yorkshire geek says the Snowy Dickersonian Christmas was a thing back then in 1843 because the Earth was just coming out of the Little Ice Age when the Thames would freeze in winter and they'd have fairs and markets on it. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not. December the 25th. I love it this time. December the 25th. I'm sorry, but Mr. Fezziwig looks like he just has so much fun. And it's so funny that Mr. Fezziwig is his first boss. Well, at least the main one that we get to see. Okay, so you see Albert Finney, a very, I wouldn't say like he's the youngest thing there, but he's definitely not the age he's playing as Scrooge, so I just love that, his ability to change into the characters that he plays. Wow, look at a strapping young man. I'm sorry, but they look like they're having a great time. Yes, that's, that old Yorkshire Greek says, "It's a shame it's sad that, Fezziwig's generosity didn't rub off onto Scrooge," and I think it would've if he didn't have such a rough childhood, and I think in the a and the he was so lonely when he was a kid, and then depending on what version of the movie you watch, he had really a hard time with his father. The father, really, um was a very strong influence on the way he was developed. And they don't show it in this movie, though, but they do show you the loneliness. Ah, I love this. I love the way they, like, spin around super, super, super fast. And then they slow everything down in slow motion very nicely. Love it. Storytelling. I love it. And there she is, Isabel. Biggest mistake of his life, and he knows it. Look at how he's trying to play it off like he's not enjoying himself. It's very cool to see the difference between him playing a younger man and him playing the older man. And I love the way they don't have them, like, super, super young, um, like, to the point where it's like and a lot of places they would have like, "Oh, let's make them, like, 19 or, like, 20 in their 20s." They're clearly a little bit older, and it's really sweet. Kitty says, "It's great when people just burst into song in the streets." Uh, oh, aw, this is another beautiful song. I might cry, sorry. Guys, I mean, start making oh, look at him, he's got, like, a little smile. Yes. Happiness is whatever you want it to be, and that's, like, something that comes up a little bit later, which I love. Aw. Oh, superb archer. And she's a better archer than he is. I like how he's not, like, super, super happy, but he seems to be the happiest that we've ever seen him. And also, it's kind of a nice thing, that, at least at one point, he was happy. This he's clearly not happy now. Tom Baker says RNG and stunt rappers equals super entertainment. Oh, man, you are so sweet. Thank you. And, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so, um, somebody says, "So why didn't Scrooge marry her? Wouldn't sign the prenup." LOL. I think he was thinking that he was gonna try to make enough money to afford it. The more he was working to try to afford being in a family, the more he l their relationship suffered. Oh, alright, we're about to get the answer. Mhm. Yep. See, he's working so hard, and forgotten what he was working so hard for. Ooh. Like, even his face is starting to change. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. And I think he could have saved this if he just had paid attention to her and not the money and just the work. I gotta get back to work. No, you need to save this relationship right now. Ooh. Yeah, the older version of him is chasing after her, but the younger version of him is paralyzed by work. Look at him. An inconvenience. Ah, breaks your heart. Um, let's see. Botanical Brother says this was before he was seduced by the dark side. Um, and Keith E says, RNG quote, if you wait, you'll never be ready. Ooh, that was a quote from me, right? I think that's what you said. Wow. When did I come up with that? If you wait, you'll never be ready. Ah, oh man, that's tough. That's tough. Um, so Matt says, there was a gal whose husband's life goal was to make $1 million, and he did. Then he died and wanted to be buried in his $1 million. So the wife said she would honor his wish. After the funeral, her friend said, "Did you really bury him with his million?" And she says, "Yeah, well, I wrote him a check. I'm not stupid." Nice. Oh man, he's tearing up. Poor thing. Yep, remembering the past can sometimes just bring you to those tears. You can't do anything about it. They're the shadows of the things that have been. Ugh. I mean, Dickinson, dang, you was writing. You were writing, okay? You were writing. It's timeless, right? These things are timeless. Oh, poor thing. Feel bad for him. Okay, now he's starting to like go back to his old Scroogey self again. Oh, this is my favorite ghost. Okay, this is my favorite ghost. This is my favorite is this my favorite version of the Ghost of Christmas Present? Uh, I think there's been a couple of ties that are really great. This is a great one. This is a great one. He's so much fun. But, no Christmas ghost present, of uh, Christmas present ghost ever made me cry like the one in the Christmas Muppet Christmas Carol. That one made me cry, 'cause I think through the Christmas present, Scrooge actually starts to warm up a little bit more, like, opening the door to his past and showing him what happened gets him to connect a little bit more with humanity. This one really did it, a little bit better, and he gets to drink the milk of human kindness. I want some. Look at this layout. Woo, the whole place is decked out. How long do you think it would take to eat all that food? And my god, it's like a 5-day party at least. Sunbird says, "I had 2 dreams this week of me and Arnold Schwarzenegger, not telling." Ooh. Uh, Botanical Brother says it's Burger King. Ah. They were understating the truth. I don't even know how you could say that with a straight face. Ugh, that goblet is incredible. I want one. Just that big. Look at how his face is. Yes. That outfit, though, is, like, insane. Oh, I like this song. This is a good one. Jordan Balassi? Jordan, welcome. Says Alec Guinness is in this movie, and are you excited about Styx and Chicago going on tour next year? Wow, cool. I love Chicago. Uh, and, my favorite version of A Christmas Carol is the Muppets one. Oh, yes, it's really good. It's really good. Uh, yeah, and Styx I haven't heard in a long time. They were great. Mr. Roboto, yes, the Mechanical Brother mentions Mr. Roboto. I start singing and get in trouble, but with YouTube. They have a roast going in the background. He's struggling with it. He's like, "I like love." Yes, and also the Muppet Christmas Carol did the same thing where, like, the Ghost of Christmas Present got him to start singing along and dancing, and he didn't do it through wine, or the, milk of human kindness, but he did it. It reached inside of him. He fell right on top of it. Scrooge is back to being himself. Yep. Mm. Brett says, "Love Chicago." Yeah, Chicago is good. I love them with, Peter Cetera. Is he gonna be with them? I know they separated for a while. I think. I'm not sure, but oh, well, I know he did his own thing, which is he's amazing. I love Peter Cetera. You know what would be really great if the Doobie Brothers was with them too. Throw that in there. Opal Deldoc says the Tiny Tim, actor is also in a horror film, set during Christmas, Whoever Slew Auntie Roo. Ooh, I didn't know that. Did not know that. Tom Baker says, "I love everything Nile Rodgers. Saw Nile Rodgers twice here in Belgium." Oh, cool. Yeah, Nile Rodgers is amazing. I mean, what he did for disco is, like, insane, but he's still, like, great. Earth, Wind& and Fire? Come on. Oh, wait a minute, was he in Earth, Wind I'm thinking about a different person. Thinking about a different guy. Or am I? I mean, like, he worked with so many people in the '80s. Uh-oh. Mrs. Scratch is not having it. Wow, only a penny of a raise for in 8 years? Scrooge is like, "You, listen to this." Yeah. Now, as much as I love the fact that she's, like, really, like, saying, "Hey, look, this is reality," but I also do love the fact that Bob Cratchit is saying, "Come on, for Christmas, let's have some yeah, let's aw, be kind during Christmas time." See? Look at that. Aw. Oh. This is gonna make me cry for sure. Oh, no. My tissues. Where's my tissues, guys? Oh, Lord. Oh. Tiny Tim. Oh. Oh, it's starting to happen, guys. Aw, so precious. Oh, boy. Aw. They got the flutes going in the background. Ah, so cute. Scrooge, if you are not touched, too you're too rotten inside. I love these comebacks from Christmas, present. Aw. Yeah, it affects him. Um, um, yeah, it's Tiny Tim is the breaking point that kind of breaks through to his heart, because his heart grew 3 sizes that moment. He saw and learned that Tiny Tim could be, was sick 'cause, children are pretty much innocent. They show this in this movie, how, children themselves, affect him. And I think that one of the reasons why he feels that way is that, like, yeah, adults will make some mistakes, but kids don't have a choice in the matter. They really don't like him. He's infamous. Infamy. Everybody knows that Cratchit is underpaid. And little did she know by saying that he was there. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. This game was is so much fun in the movie. Drink some more wine. Yes, some milk of human kindness. That'll change your mood. I love this. It started out with the December the 25th song, and then it went into this the cat song. The minister's cat song. I love the way Scrooge is like, he's loving it. He's like, nasty, nasty. He's loving it. I love it. I bet Scrooge would be good at puzzles and things like that. He's having so much fun. Look at him. Yep, he remembered. He remembered Fezziwig's place. Oh, aw. Oh, oh God. I'm trying to hold it together. This is hard. Oh, I get so emotional about these movies because they hit a nerve, especially in my childhood, seeing them so many times. Oh, yeah, happiness is whatever you want it to be. Is sort of like the little note in this, um, to kind of change your frame of looking at the world. You know. Oh yeah, he's always getting older. Yeah, yeah, he was enjoying it. Ah. Look at this, they're dropping, like, knowledge bombs. Yeah, honestly, though, the time with Christmas Present was too short, and there should have been one other scene, of going to see Isabel, I think, where, that this movie doesn't. Not every movie does it. I think there's quite a few movies that don't do it, where he actually sees Isabel married with kids, and it's like the life he could have had, and they're not making a lot of, it doesn't make a lot of money, but they are able to have a beautiful life together, and, yeah, that could have been his. Except for that one. It's like every single time he thinks like, "Oh, they weren't really here." And yeah, they were really there. That's why they're called ghosts. I love that the Christmas present, future does not speak. That old Yorkshire Kid says his house is almost as dusty as mine. No, no one has upkept this place ever. Like, he bought the house, and he just uses the bed, and maybe the fireplace to heat up some things. He does not use ew, he spit on there. Oh, that must smell so awful. Ew. So they're in front of Scrooge's, place of work. I love this scene so much. Me and my mom sing this song a lot. The song that's coming up right now. He's like, "This is the future." He thinks that they all are not there for the purpose that they really are there for. He can't see what he's about to do. So great. I love it. The coffin. He doesn't see that. Okay, and they're going through his book. Remember that book that he was, like, making people sign? They're pretty much their lives away. I love it. He has no idea. Oh, here we go. Now, for sure, this will just remind you of the Dr. Pepper commercial throughout this entire piece. I wouldn't be even surprised if they were inspired by this. He's singing along. He's like, "Oh, snap, this is a celebration of me." He has no idea. Okay, these guys are so disrespectful of what they do with this casket, okay? Ah, awful, awful. Don't do that to the casket. I don't care who it is, don't do that. Oh, this is such a great look at that. That's such a beautiful piece, so dancing and, celebration. Everybody's dancing, like, we're serious. I can't, like, they're just so disrespectful. This is great. They're, like, really quiet just for the baby. Ah, poor Scrooge, he's none the wiser that they were, actually celebrating that he died. Oh, this is the sad, sad part. Ah, the waterworks, guys. I am definitely leaking. Aw. Oh, you know where he's at. Ah, ah, okay, I wanna hold it together, but it's just them playing his little song in the background ever so gently. Ah, so beautiful. Well done. His father is broken up about it. Bonzo Kilborn says, "Hey, hey, hey, Reginald girl. Hi, Bonzo. How are you?" Oh, man. I'm trying not to overcry, but this is it's getting me in the feels, okay? It's getting me in the feels. Ah, oh. Tom Baker says, "I'm switching between RNG and pop culture minefield." Oh, what are they reviewing today? What are they looking at? What movies are they looking at today? I love those guys. I wish I could catch more of their live shows. I always catch the replay. Oh, you don't want to know. He tried to show you, but you were too blinded by your own ego. You didn't realize that these people were celebrating your passing. Ah, he's like, That was so scary seeing that as a kid. Like, "Oh my god." And this is like the eternal this is basically, a lot like, Alice's hole, going into, the rabbit's hole in Alice in Wonderland, how she falls into the hole, and, okay, yeah, this is a scene that, a lot of people forget about for, um, Scrooge, and I'm not sure if it's in the book or not. I think it is in the book if I'm not mistaken. This was a very interesting scene. I had never seen in any other telling of this, which is really good, because it shows you the consequence of not only, just not making the right choice his whole life, um, it was terrible what happened to him when he was a kid, but those things that happen to you that are bad doesn't mean that you have to take it out on the entire planet, of humanity, and him just treating everybody with such cruelty and apathy and just this is his these are his consequences. I love the way he comes back to make sure to tell him that. Nobody else wanted to greet you. Comeuppance. Ah. Yep, it looks just like their office. From the outside, there's the plaque, Scrooge and Marley. And remember how cold he kept it in there with, well, in the story, he was very stingy, um, and so he kept the place so cold, and so inside here is, like, freezing, it's totally frozen over. Ew, there's so many of them, and they're huge. I love the voice that Alec Guinness is using. Oh, boy. I love how, whimsical he's playing the character. Ooh, that's a lot. It takes 4 muscle men, to carry it. Oh, wow. You were a naughty boy, Ebenezer. Very naughty. He tried to warn you. I love the way he leaves every time he leaves a room, he does like that. He's a rough sleeper. Imagine, like, sleeping in your bed and then you wake up and you've got, like, the covers wrapped around you like this. See, for a second, you think, "Oh, well, no, he's not changed." Yeah, that's the main important thing. Now you still have a chance. Tom Baker says, "I always sleep like a baby." Oh, you're so lucky. You are so lucky. Kimberly says, "I agree, RNG." Oh, that Yorkshire geek, you said that you think that one of the front guy of the Devils was David Prowse? Probably, you're probably right. And, Stembrett says, chain of fools." From, of course, Aretha Franklin's song. Chain, chain, chain. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head. By the way, my mom is such a big fan of Aretha Franklin. She was devastated when Aretha passed. I think it was part of her lifespan. Something. Oh, I love this part. Oh, on a strong amen. Okay. Amen. I love this. Oh, I'm gonna start crying, guys. Again. It took nothing more than looking at the world differently for him to find happiness in his heart. Ah, stop it. Oh, I always love this part. And then he's, like, basically cleaning the banister. It's so dusty. Oh, oh, man. This gets me every time, guys. Oh, he's so adorable. Aw. See, oh, he was ready to beat the children in the very beginning, now he's just totally changed. I love how that little kid is like, "What is going on?" Oh, Stumbrat says, "I listened to another good Christmas mix, soulful Christmas mix, really nice." Ooh, cool. I wrote a couple of Christmas songs this year. I don't know if you guys remember I wrote Christmas songs last year, and so, yeah, Christmas songs. I love Christmas. Oh, wow. He's discovered that he likes life. I love this song, and I love that he's singing it, you know, with the realization that even though, like, everything did not turn out the way he wanted it in his world, he could make a difference to other people, and there's stuff to appreciate. Look at him, like, flirting with somebody. Oh, he hasn't done that in years. And wants to try all the things that kids are doing. I love how all the kids are gathered around him, like, they love him. He's Father Christmas. Oh, these guys are amazing. Okay, this little spot right here, really cool. Just decides to join them. I just love his movements. Oh, no, no, this is not the one. One is coming up with bells that's really good. This is really funny. Aw. Aw, I love this. Okay, this is so sweet. Aw. Oh, Guys, this is just so beautiful. Sorry, I get really Oh, I love this part too. I by the way, I love this costume for Santa. Oh, yeah, here it is, the bells. They're so good. Now how athletic do you have to be to do this too? And musically coordinated too. Oh, wow. It's so nice to see him, like, with everybody and how they're before he was like, "I hate people," and now he's, like, walking around the street, like, everybody, like, is gathered around him, and he's just dancing around them, and it's just so beautiful. That's for that little girl that was like, "I want the doll in the corner," yeah. She was like, "I want that dolly in the corner." She said it, like, 4 times or something crazy like that. Oh, wow. What do you do if Santa comes to your house and forgets one of your kids? Wow, he gets the best one. The carousel? Aw, aw. Oh, aw, so now he sings the song, and now it's because of different reason. So cool. And, who's that? Phil Phil Hi, Phil, how are ya? Good to see ya. Let's see, I remember watching this on a station from New York called WPIX. How life goes full circle, no commercials is always a plus, right? Yeah. And Sunbread says, "The carousel is mine." Oh, okay, we'll share it, okay? That carousel is beautiful. Yeah, that is it is gorgeous. And then I don't know how they managed to get it to, go up and down like that. I've never seen anything like that for toys. I just love seeing everybody in the streets dancing like this. This is so cool. Imagine making people so happy that they all start dancing on the street. That's never happened. Here's that beautiful song again. And look at Scrooge, like, leading a Christmas parade, impromptu Christmas parade. I know, Botanical Brother, Scrooge has to make sure he doesn't go bankrupt. But this is actually great advertising because now people are like, "Hey, let's borrow money from Scrooge," because, um, you know so this could have been great advertisement. So it comes he does have a lot of money. Did you see all the money in his little, um, safe that he has? He's getting he's getting tired. This part kinda makes me a little sad in a good way. I love that because he gets to see how happy he made so many people. I'm so it's so beautiful. That is so cute. Oh, so beautiful. And there's just that beautiful song again. Oh my god, guys. I'm so sorry. I got so tore up at the end there. Oh my goodness. Oh my. That was so beautiful. Oh my. Oh my. Give me one I might give me a chance to pull myself together here because that really tore me up. So I'm gonna put on a small little break. Let me see if I can get one. Um uh let's see if I can find the break that I usually do. Of course I can't find it now that I need it. Um wow, that really got me. That really got me. Um, yeah, I can't even find my breakdown. Um, but okay, I'll just do a thank you because you guys are so sweet and so amazing. So thanks for being here. Here's one. my gosh, guys. I can't even tell you that this movie gets me. This movie gets me every time. Um just like The Wiz did. I don't know why I couldn't stop crying with The Wiz too. It's just so like gets it just gets me in a certain way. So I'm gonna go back in the comments and go up quite a bit, and read some of your comments. Let's see. I think the last one. Let me see. Um, that old Yorkshire geek says they'll turn on him as when the dough runs out. People are fickle. Yeah, that's true. But for sure, like they may be like, okay, let's borrow from Scrooge again, and and then set up a payment plan that works. He may be able to work with them a little bit more, you know. Um, I mean, but he was basically going around. Um, a lot of them had to go to him. There really wasn't any other place to loan the money, and sometimes you need just a little help. So I don't think he. I think it might have helped his business. We need a second part to the Scrooge. How did Scrooge make it after that? We need, you know, we need a Christmas Carol part two. Botanical. It's not Red is agreeing. Yeah, yeah, and so is Charles Radcliffe. And Botanical Brother says Scrooge has to make sure he doesn't. Yeah, I read that part. Yeah, and Tom Baker reminds us of Fame dancing in the streets. Yes, of course, that was such a good moment in the movie Fame, which is one that I feel like we should do either next year or sometime. Fame is such a great movie from the 80s that a lot of people was inspired to join the arts or become part of the arts because of that movie. Incredible movie. And that Oliver Chigik says he's probably the Elon Musk of old London town. Yeah, but I haven't seen Elon like give out money like that. I mean, if we went on a spree of just handing out money and gifts, that would be amazing. Botanical Brother says, looks like they're dancing for all Klondike bars. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's another one where they kind of did a similar thing. Um, and Charles says he must have money like Trump. Um, and that or old Yorkshire geek says maybe he's as rich as Scrooge McDuck. Yes, definitely. I love myself some Scrooge McDuck. And let's see. That's what I'm saying. You guys are just killing me in the comments, and hopefully not his bullying character. Yeah, no. Um, and that old Yorkshire geek says, Orangey, you're gonna set me off. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about any other tears I may have caused today. Secondhand tears, because this movie gets me because, and I'm still getting a little teary eyed because that moment when he's exhausted. You know, he's really tired from all the work that he's been doing and trying to make up for lost time. And he looks out and he sees all these people just celebrating and they're so happy and they're having the best time ever. They'll never forget this moment. And he's the one who did that, you know, not from an egotistical state, but it's sort of like, wow, I didn't know I had that ability to do that. It was so beautiful to see. And it truly like that you can tell inside he really has changed because he says, Merry Christmas. And so it feels it's so wonderful to see. You know, he's not saying bah humbug like he was in the very beginning. So it's just so beautiful. Yes, I was also worried about that too because the way he slowed down and he was heaving, I was like, "Oh no, is Drew gonna be okay?" Because he looked like he was in, having a medical moment, but I think it was just exhaustion from doing so much so quickly. So yeah, and that old Yorkshire Gooses, I enjoyed that. Uh, TBH. usually just watch the Muppet Christmas Carol and the Alistair Sim version. Yes, those are two excellent versions. And also, there's another one using the Alistair Sim voice from the 70s. I believe it's 74, but it's an animated movie. And I tell you, that movie um, has an incredible sequence in it. I never stop shutting up about um, where they kind of go through. I think it was a Christmas present where they kind of go through the entire um, town, and they kind of everyone is singing uh, oh oh come ye gentlemen, oh no something I think it's I think it's "O Come Ye Gentlemen" or something. Um, and it's just so beautifully edited for an animated film. I mean, really amazing, and it's touching, very touching, because you go through all of these different homes of people living different lives, from rich to poor to homeless, and these guys are at a lighthouse, and they have to look out, and they're working, but they still are enjoying the Christmas moment. So beautiful, so beautiful. Um, and Stepbrad says, "This was wonderful retro. Thank you, thank you. I really, first of all, I'm a big fan of Christmas, big fan of a Christmas Carol, and this to me is one of those that capture the pure essence of the book. Even though it is, it is a musical. I think they did their very best to give you that transformation that we really want to see. And we hope that the world experiences, people are kinder and just more considerate of other people. Just those simple principles, I guess, and doing kind things for other people without asking for a return. Somehow we all like take care of each other. So sort of this thing. But Tom Baker says, "RNG, you're a retro nerd girl. Space Song is still one of the best out." Okay, so Tom, I'm really sorry. Oh no, this is really breaking my heart right now because I found out because of the company that I used to do um, the AI music. They're one of the best, I would say, to do this. So it's not their fault, but unfortunately, when I made the song I wasn't under their, the pro plan or something, some kind of technical issue, so there may be an issue with that song. I did make a new song, which I really love. It took me a long time to get it just right, but a new song is coming, so I'm so sorry that we won't be able to play that song anymore on the channel, including I think you guys remember the Galaxy Coffee song that I made, Steaming Hot Galaxy Coffee. I love that song, but that's another one I have to kind of stop playing. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but yeah, I will debut the song at some point, probably to members soon and see if they don't like it. Let's see, Botanical Brother. I'm so sorry. It's one of my favorite songs. It's one of my. I'm hurting because of that, but yeah, we'll see. Botanical Brother says, "Ease on down the road, down the emotional road." With RNG. Yes, I'm so sorry, but yeah, that song, those songs, and all that stuff, it just makes me um, highly emotional, but in a good way. These are feel good tears, uh, and it just is like incredible. And Tom Baker says that song gets me every time. Yes. Um, and Keith E says, "Fame, do you remember my name?" Yes. I'm gonna live forever. Yeah. And that old York Suki says, it's a lovely story about the man with the coldest heart finding the love that was always there. Yes. Getting in touch with his feelings. I mean, that's essentially the same story as the Grinch, right? Of that moment when you realize, oh, I've been doing this all wrong. I really should be a better person. And that kind of come to Jesus moment happened to me uh, as well. I would say in 2009, I just had this moment where I was just like, oh, I've been doing this all wrong. I need to start getting more in touch with the softer person inside, with love and kindness, and try to do things. And I don't always get it right, but the effort to try is definitely, um, you know, kind of where, as a human being, you should at least. It is something to try strive for. It's not. I won't say for everybody, but it'd be nice if everybody was. Fabulous film. Magic Fire Music is here. Hello. How are you? Says one of my childhood favorites. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Mine too. Mine too. I love it so much. And Kimberly Ann Hart says this was great. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are. This really is a really great moment for me. Makes my Christmas season all the more richer and just fun. And Semper says, I love Scrooge with Bill Murray. Never gets old. Yes, absolutely. A funny movie with great, again, a different telling altogether, but the principles are there. And just, it's just hilarious, just hilarious. And Keith E says, "Oh, come all you faithful, or all ye faithful, or God rest you, merry gentlemen." That's it. God rest you, merry gentlemen. And from seeing that production of that song, that with that song being played, it made me realize how beautiful that song is. I was like, "Oh wow!" So every time now I hear "Rest You, Merry Gentlemen," I'm like, this is this song. It just, kinda gets you in the feels. Um, let's see. And Keithy says, "Kimberly, I told you in the beginning you need tissues, right?" So true. Sorry about that, guys, making you guys cry. And yes, Botanical Brother, the end of Scrooge, they played the song "Put a Little Love in Your Heart," which is great. It's sort of, and it's so funny 'cause, the end of that also kind of reminded me of was it that one, or was it uh, oh, no, Ghostbusters. At the end of Ghostbusters, they your love keeps uh taking me higher. uh I mean, I thought it was so weird that they put that in the movie for Ghostbusters too, but it now that I look at it back again, of course, it's the part where I start dancing. So yeah, great time, guys. I had such a great time with you guys. What is next? Well, we've got a lot on the plate. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to look at my schedule to show you to take a look at what's next. So give me a second to do that, because I had no idea I had so many things coming up, but uh, there's a lot. So just as I recap this week, I did have 2 videos that came out this week, which, it's a lot for me. We I did, fantastic talk with Cameron Pasha, uh, for the movie Torrent, 1926, black and white, silent film, amazing. I don't know if any of you guys caught the Jaws movie talk that I did. I know it's 4 hours long, but you can, speed up the, uh, you can put it on 1.5, and that'll help make it a little shorter, but it is such a juicy talk. We go into so many facets of the movie. We dissect it and put it back together again like a watch. It's like, it's great. And then, I did have a little commentary that I had to say about the Netflix, acquisition of Warner Brothers discovery because I know that that was something that a lot of people were talking about, and I just wanted to chime in really quickly about that. But looking forward, what do we have next? All right, we have um, A Christmas Carol, 1984, for December 13th. I don't know if you guys can hear uh, sirens outside. But if you can't, that's amazing. That means my new audio is working amazingly. But if you do hear it, it's okay. I'm not too mad at it. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. Um, I'm gonna have the a watch party for White Christmas on the 20th of December. And that is 1954. We are going to have a Christmas Eve stream, which is going to be a lot of fun. I think I have some things prepared um, for that stream, so I hope you will join me for that, and that will be on the 24th of December. The next day, I will be streaming again, and it will be what's in the mailbox, and that will be a chill stream. We're gonna just hang out while we open up um, some some things from the mailbox and have a little fun. We're gonna just keep it simple, and maybe you guys could tell me stories about what your Christmas was like that day. That would be great for us to share in that experience. On the 27th, we're going to be watching Trading Places 1983, which actually has the coincidence of Christmas and New Year's Eve put together in the movie. So that's going to be fun. And then on New Year's Eve, December 31st, we are going to have a extravaganza. And that will start at 9. Oh, I'm not sure when it'll start for you, but it will start 2 hours before. Let me see. It will no. Will it start in 2 hours or 1 hour? I have to check. I have to double check when it'll start. It should start an hour before East Coast goes. You know, at least an hour or maybe 2 hours before East Coast goes to 2026, and then an hour later I will be going 2026, and then it won't be last that long, but it will be enough for me to at least um, uh, celebrate that. And it will also be, guys, it's also going to be my 300th stream. So that's going to be a little bit of a extra celebration to add to it. I even got like a little tiara for the stream, so that's going to be very, very fun. Anything else? Anything else going on? Oh. And Stembrett says, "I love Scrooge with Bill Murray. Never gets old. It doesn't. I've watched it recently. It's still really great. And oh, I'm going back a little bit. Went back too far. Look who's here. Look who's here. It's Mark Day with us. See. Hi, everyone. Merry Christmas. Not home, but wanted to drop a like. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really, it means a lot to me that you did that. Thank you. Yes, and Summer says, Mark, package of Christmas hugs arriving for you this week. And Tom Baker is saying next stream another collab with Mark D with a C. Well, I hope that he does get a chance to come by and hang out with us at some point just during this season. It's always a pleasure, and I know he loves Christmas, so hopefully we'll could get him to hang out with us one of these days. And let's see. Oh, okay. Botanical Brother says Dan Monroe's podcast, Music, Movies, and Monsters is a great place for retro movie trivia info. Awesome. I've never heard of this person. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Let's see. And Tom Baker says you stream live on New Year's Eve. That's great. Yes, this is going to be my third annual stream on New Year's Eve, and the Christmas one as well is going to be as a third annual as well. So I can't wait because that is going to be so much fun. I love hanging out with you guys for the holidays, and if I could do it more often, 'cause I thought I was supposed to do it this um I think like 4th of July was the one I missed, and I think Memorial Day. But I still like hanging out with you guys for those days. And Keely says 10 days of retro, the last 10 days of the month. Yes, I would love to do that. I actually would love to do like you know how they do Vlogmas. I would love to do that. Uh, I'll have to plan for next year. And Summer says in Scrooge, Carol Kane as the Christmas present fairy was hilarious. Oh, she was great. She was great. She kept smacking Bill Murray. Yeah. And yeah, that was so great. What a great movie. What a great movie. That and Groundhog Day. They're some of my favorite movies from Bill Murray. Um, and just that one in particular, both of them are both transformative stories about personal transformation. Totally a Scrooge story, right? In Groundhog Day, where he starts off being a real jerk, and then he learns something about humanity and learns about his own humanity by the end. It's great, so great. And ultimately, he learns so much that he, takes himself out of the curse he had landed himself in. And Brett says, Retro, I will do a watch party with you and Mark sometime. Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. And, we just got to get everybody's schedules, synced up, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, so well, guys, I'm going to head on out of here. Unfortunately, my outro is not going to be the typical outro. I haven't made one yet with the new song, but it is, and we're working on getting an updated one for you. But in the meantime, I wanted to wish you guys a great holiday season. We're just getting started, right? It's the 6th, but we're soon going to have all the office parties and all the festive stuff, all the cookies, all the eggnog, and all the good stuff. And I hope that you have a fantastic time. Look. Tom Baker says that would be fireworks. And Mark D with a C says thumbs up. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun whenever we make plans. So just let me know. And Keith E says, good night, see you all down the road. Yes. And yes, as well for myself. Definitely, guys. It's always hard to say goodbye when you had such a great time. And so, without further ado, I will say this: stay retro and stay nerdy. Take care, everybody.